Hey folks, Dr. Gerstmar from Aspire Natural Health. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you happen to be listening to this, I hope you're having a great day. All right, we are deep into our series on the Aspire method, which is our 10-step method for getting sustainable and long-lasting results for people who are dealing with digestive issues and autoimmunity. Today we are on step 6, so we are more than halfway through the pieces. Now, people ask, do I need to do all of these pieces? And the answer is only if you want long-lasting and sustainable results. Is each step going to be the same? In other words, is it the same thing for each step, the same amount of time, energy, money that's invested in each step? And the answer is no. Some people are going to have big issues, big troubles, big dysfunctions in particular areas where they're going to need to spend a lot of time, energy, and money correcting those issues. And in other areas, there's going to be little to nothing going on. But it is critical to go through each area and truly make sure that we've tuned it up and we have it working properly for us. So with that, let's dive into step 6 of the Aspire method. Step 6 is all about healing the gut or the digestive system. Now, you may or may not know that the digestive system is critically important to health and well-being. Kind of makes sense, right? That if you have a digestive issue, you're going to have to take care of the digestive system. But for a lot of people, the concept of treating the gut for something like autoimmunity is still really kind of out there. I know it is for most medical doctors and even most gastroenterologists or medical doctors who have specialized in treating the digestive system. So let's talk for a minute about the gut or the digestive system. Now, for most of us, we don't pay any attention to it, and when we do is when something is going wrong, and that's usually, right, one of 3 problems. 1, heartburn, 2, stomach aches, or 3, trouble with pooping, either being constipated or having diarrhea. Usually, for most of us, those are the only times we look at the digestive system, and obviously we want the heartburn to go away, the stomach aches to go away, and pooping to just be normal for us. So, to understand better here, we need to dive just a little bit deeper into the digestive system. So what is the purpose of the digestive system? Now, it sounds kind of obvious, right? But the purpose is to take food and turn it into nutrients. So without a properly functioning digestive system, we could eat the best quality food in the world, the absolute best food that's on planet Earth. And if we did not digest it, it would basically just come out the other side pretty much exactly like it went in, and we would not get any value out of it. After all, to run our bodies, to stay healthy, to stay alive, we need nutrients. We need calories as energy, and we need vitamins, minerals, proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, all of those things to run our bodies, to build our bodies, and to keep everything working properly. So, the primary function of the digestive system is to take food and turn it into nutrients, to break it all down into those proteins and fats and carbohydrates and vitamins and minerals and all those different pieces, and then absorb them into our body where they are available. So then we have nutrients to turn into energy, and we have all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients that we need to build and maintain our bodies, our hair, our skin, our lungs, our heart, our bones, all the different pieces that we need to function. Now, if that does not happen, we can run out of nutrients that we need, and that will either make us sick or, obviously, in extreme cases, we can die from it. So, our digestion is absolutely critical. We need to digest properly to get all of the nutrition that we need in order to be healthy. That makes sense. Okay, I got that. But there is more. So our digestion is the place where we have things crossing over from outside of our body to inside of our body. And so obviously we want all the good stuff to get inside our body, but we also need to keep all the bad stuff from going inside our body. And so what that means is that our immune system, the part of our body that protects us from bad stuff, 60 to 70% of our immune system is actually tied up in our digestion. Its job is like a border patrol agent. Now, lots of bad stuff going on there. We don't want to get there, but the basic idea is this, right? A border is a place where you want the quote unquote good stuff to be able to travel in and out so that everything works properly. And you want to keep the bad stuff from getting in and causing trouble and chaos inside. In our bodies, we don't want bacteria, viruses, parasites, fungus, other nasty stuff able to cross over into our bodies and make us sick. So we have between 60 and 70% of our immune system stationed in our digestion, checking things that are going into our digestion. All those nutrients have to be checked to make sure that bad stuff like bacteria, viruses, toxins, and other nastiness is not coming in with it. So our digestion ends up being a key place where we can influence our immune system. So if our digestion is feeding bad signals to our immune system, we're going to have a lot of inflammation, immune activity, and other problems. Whereas if we're getting the all good signal to our immune system, it's going to help keep it calm and happy. So while it initially doesn't necessarily make sense to medical doctors to say, why in the world would you work on the digestive system if you're going to tackle things like autoimmunity, heart disease, Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, all these other issues? Remember, yesterday we talked about how inflammation, correctly put here, how wrong inflammation is at the root of many, 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 many of the ills that befall us. And so now we can understand that one of the key places that inflammation, bad inflammation, comes from is from the digestive system. So if we want to work on everything from autoimmunity, obviously digestive issues, but even the bigger, more common issues that affect society like heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, and others, we're going to need a healthy digestive system. So sometimes people come to us with autoimmune issues and they say, I don't have any digestive issues. Like I don't have heartburn and I don't have stomach aches and I poop just fine. Why then do I need to work on my digestion? And we've laid out that there are two primary reasons to work on your digestion. The first is making sure that it's working at 100%. If you're not properly digesting and breaking down your food, you can be eating the most nutritious, organic, healthy, expensive food there is, and you're not going to get all the value out of it. You're not going to get all the vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients out of that food to be able to build and sustain your body properly. The second is because the brain and the immune system are so intimately tied together that our digestion serves as a key place that our immune system is either going to be stimulated to create inflammation, which then goes on to cause all sorts of other problems for us, or our immune system is calmed and stabilized and made happy, which is going to make everything else from autoimmunity, heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, all sorts of other issues, it's going to improve it. So that is why step 6 is focused on treating the gut and why it is such a crucial part of the holistic treatment of obviously digestive issues, but also autoimmunity and also almost everything else that is going on for a person. So you don't just treat the gut if you have heartburn, stomach aches, or trouble with pooping. You always treat the gut because you want to make digestion as efficient and effective as possible. And you also want the signals going to the immune system to be happy, to be healthy, and to be normal. So we spend quite a bit of time on step 6, treating the gut if we want people to not just cover up their symptoms, get their inflammation down, or temporarily make them feel better. But if we're looking for long-term and sustainable improvements in a person's health, we need to focus on their digestive system. All right, folks, that is it for me today. Listen, your next step is to go over to our private and exclusive Facebook group called the ANH Academy. That's the ANH Academy. It is there. It exists to help support people. Listen, we live in a society that pays lip service to getting healthy. Oh, yeah, it's good. Yeah, we need to be healthy. But practically speaking, does not support people who want to be healthy. In a perfect world, your friends, your family, and everyone who's physically around you would 100% support you in your goal to get healthy. We know that for most of us, that unfortunately is not the truth. So what can we do? We can create a great virtual group that is focused on helping and supporting people going through their health journeys to recover their health, dealing with digestive issues and autoimmunity. We've seen that this is one of the missing pieces, one of the reasons that people fail to get and keep the long-term and sustainable results they're looking for is they're simply not surrounded by people who support them in that process. So we've created the ANH Academy. It is exclusive and it is also free. All you need to do is go to Facebook, search ANH Academy. That's ANH stands for Aspire Natural Health Academy. Request to join. There are 3 super simple, super quick, super easy questions for you to answer, and then you can come in and be part of our group as long as you're friendly and you're willing to support others in their health journey. That's what we ask. All right, so what your next step is, go to Facebook, search for ANH Academy, answer the 3 super simple, super easy questions, and then become part of the community and help us support us, each of us supporting each other so that we can succeed. All right, folks, that is it for me today. Tomorrow we'll pick up with step 7 of the FIRE method. Until then, take care.